Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming a Chatty Get Ready With Me. I have a palette that's a bit of an older palette that I haven't used, and so I figured I would do a little chatty video. Technically, I guess it's not a get ready with me because all of my other makeup is done, but I will try and link everything else on my face today. But this giant Beaute palette has not been used yet, and I feel like I'm gonna need to film a few different looks with this because it's such a big palette. It's never been swatched. I haven't done anything with it, so let's go ahead and get into it. So I prime my eyes with the Juvia's Place eyeshadow primer. You guys know it's my favorite, and I have some videos that I want to film, batch film today, so we're gonna stop blabbering and get right into it. I need to put the shade Shamrock on my eyes. It was literally the color that got my attention when I saw this palette teased. And Beauty Bay actually launched a palette today celebrating Pride Month, and it's a big rainbow palette, and I didn't think I was gonna get it, but then I was like, it's really pretty. I like how the shades are laid out, and Beauty Bay's eyeshadow formula always is good to me, so I figured let me do it, let me get it. I did pay for express shipping this time, so when I ordered these palettes I didn't pay for express shipping, and I feel like I've learned from my mistakes, so I did go ahead and pay for express shipping. And then the brush I'm using today is a Sigma E45 Max. It's a blending brush, and it's doing a really good job of putting this green shade in my crease. So today I wanted to talk about something that I saw online, and I don't know, I just thought it would be a fun topic to make into a get ready with me. So I know a lot of YouTubers, bigger creators have like Facebook groups, and basically it's just a way for people to chat and share and do all the things related to beauty on Facebook. And I'm in like a couple of them, I think two YouTubers, and so I saw on one of these YouTubers Facebook groups somebody had kind of ranted about how influencers use the word obsessed, and it was so interesting because it's not something I had thought of before, and I was like, oh my gosh, like why is this person so upset about people using the word obsessed? Now let me use a deepening up shade really quick while I talk about it. So let's go into the shade called Seaweed, which is a super pretty dark green shade. I'm just gonna stick with the same Sigma brush and just apply this on the outer corners. So anyways, I was like, what is going on? Like, why are people upset about influencers using the word obsessed? So I went into the comment section, and people had really good points. Like, a lot of people were saying like, how can people be obsessed with stuff if they've only tried it a few times? And like basically how influencers overuse the word obsessed. And it was interesting to read because some people were saying like, I'm really over influencers and all of this stuff, and I think I have a unique perspective. I love makeup. I was definitely a watcher before I became a creator, but I also feel like my channel's been around for so long that I'm kind of a part of the beauty community on YouTube as well. To me, I feel like I use the word obsessed and I'm like, do I say it, like, do I overuse it? And if I do, it's not like ill intention. So I feel like people really need to think of the intentions behind people's words online, because I mean, it's not that deep, but I also get it from like a viewer, like a strictly viewer perspective of like, if you're telling me you're obsessed with something, that means you really like it. And I felt like a lot of people in that comment section were frustrated because they had bought things based on influencers saying they're obsessed with it, and then they'd had a bad experience and they felt like they had wasted their money. So I think reading that comment section, it kind of gave me the perspective of I really need to be careful when I say I'm obsessed with something, because I don't want it to come off as, go buy this, this is the best product ever. Even though, I mean, I'm trying to think, because I know I used the word obsessed in a video just very recently. I think I was talking about, I can't even remember, maybe like the Makeup Forever foundation, and I'm obsessed with it, and I really, really am. If I could choose to wear that foundation every day, I probably would. I've been trying to rotate my foundations just to stop using this one because I have other foundations I also want to focus on. Anyway, for a lid shade, I feel like we should try a couple of different shades. So I might do a bit of a gradient. I will say those mattes were so good and easy to use. I literally could have sat here and blended all day. Anyways, I'm going to grab this Sigma brush and I'm going to go into this shade called Lime, which is like a chartreuse lighter green. And let's go ahead and spray that. So anyway, I get why people are upset that influencers use the word obsessed, but I also really, like I said, don't think it's that deep. And you know, you should always take anybody's reviews and videos with a grain of salt. Always try and watch multiple videos if it's a product you're interested in but you're not sure about. Don't just go off of one person. And yeah, I think that way you can really prevent kind of wasting money. Or when they do like their monthly recaps, maybe watch those videos just to see how they feel. I personally don't do like favorites videos just because I hate picking favorites. It's so hard for me to pick favorites, but I am planning on doing like a half a year favorites just so you guys can see like some of the products I feel like have been really good from 2022 so far. But I don't feel like people should be that annoyed with influencers, beauty YouTubers, anybody that uses the word obsessed, because it's really not that big of a deal in my opinion. I feel like I could see it being synonymous with things like love, most use, most love, things like that. But I can also see if you take it like very literally how it might upset you. My cat is in the room. Apparently he thinks that the open door is an invitation for him to come and poke around. Okay, so the next green shade I want to use is this shade called Moss, which looks like a really pretty green. All the shades are green, Karen. We get it. We get it. Anyways, I'm going to place that kind of over here. And we're going to bring that over to the back of the lid and just kind of blend those two shadows. This palette is so pretty. I mean, I knew it was going to be pretty because it's a giant green palette. But I'm like so excited to wear this again. And I haven't even finished this eye look, but I'm like, ooh, I can't wait to play with this palette again. But it's so nice. The quality is so, so good. Okay, so I'm going to use this shade called Forest. This is the new Warrior waterproof gel pencils from Hourglass. I really thought this was a cool green color and I bought it, but I haven't used it enough to let you guys know if it's like a must-have, especially like if it's like long-lasting. So I will try it some more and let you guys know. But this shade is so pretty and I thought it would be perfect for this eye look, so I wanted to use it today. And then for the lower lash line, I'm going to use the shade Shamrock and I'm going to blend that into the waterline. And then I'm going to go into the shade Seaweed, which is that dark green, and I'm just going to blend from the top to the bottom. Oh my gosh, you guys, I think I'm getting old and I'm getting like some kind of like pain in my hands. I swear, it's like once you hit 30, it definitely feels like it's a little bit downhill. Oh my gosh. Ow. Okay, so I'm going to use the bone colored matte shade called Snow to blend out my white eyeshadow primer. I swear I never notice it, but then sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, it looks so light up there. So I'm trying to use the shade Snow to help blend that out. And then for the inner corner, I think I'm going to use this shade right here called Ray. It looks like it's a lighter duochrome beigey green shade. So let's see here. I'm going to wet my brush. And, ooh, that's so pretty. Okay, guys, I think the eye look is done. So I'm going to go ahead and do mascara, pick out a lip shade, throw on some earrings, and so we can chat more about how people are just irked by the word obsessed. Okay friends, here is the finished look. Let me tell you really quick what else is on my face. So I did set my face with the Milk Hydro Grip setting spray, and then for lip combo today I have a new one with some other older products. So I have the two products from Glamlite. This is the lip pencil and the lipstick from the Frosted Flakes Tough Tiger Lip Kit. And then I use the gloss from the Hershey Kisses. This is milk chocolate, I think. I don't know. I just use this gloss. So it's a Glamlite lip kind of day. And then highlighter is this one from Oden's Eye. This is a Warm Sunshine, and it's a pretty like peachy pinky highlight. And I'm wearing my MAC Stack mascara, which I love. And then for the blush, I have on the Lethal Blush. This one is such a perfect neutral shade for medium skin tone. So those are some of the other products on my face today. And of course for eyeshadow, I did use this giant earthy palette from Beaute. Really quickly, I just want to say this palette is so beautiful. I can't wait to play with it. This is like the ultimate green lovers palette. I don't really know why they included this row of neutrals, but that's okay. I feel like this palette is pretty affordable. So if you are a green lover like me, I would recommend picking this up. Now, this is my first time using it, so of course, take it with a grain of salt, but I have used a lot of Beauty Bay palettes in the past, so I feel like the quality is top-notch in this one. So let's finish up what I was talking about while I was doing my makeup. I just feel like it's not that deep, but that's just my personal opinion. One thing I do dislike about Get Ready With Me's about certain topics is when we generalize that this applies to everyone. So if you are annoyed by influencers using the word obsessed, I understand. And of course, there's ways to justify every single argument. For me, I think that I'm gonna make a conscious effort of not saying I'm obsessed with something unless I really truly am. I feel like I've been doing okay with that, but you know, there's always room for improvement. There's always time for reflecting on my part. And yeah, I think that it's so interesting because it's not something I thought about at all, the word obsessed getting thrown around willy-nilly. So as watchers or viewers of the beauty community, I would say take every review with a grain of salt, unless it's somebody you really, really enjoy and you feel like a lot of your tastes are very similar and that you trust every review. Always, if you come across a new channel, take what they're saying with a grain of salt. Consider skin types, skin tones, all of those things when you're checking out reviews. But yeah, I was just really, really intrigued by this whole comment section and this thread in this Facebook group. So I found it very fascinating. Thank you to them for the inspiration to speak about this. And yeah, I hope you guys liked this little chatty video. I love this green eye look. I will say I'm obsessed with the shade green. I'm not going to say I'm obsessed with this eye look, even though, I mean, it's a pretty banging eye look in my opinion. So I will catch you guys in another video very, very soon. Bye!